Nat's is nobody gets out alive. She starts like that. And Danny's is fail better. And Ida's was, you can't be too rich or too thin. Everybody dies alone. That's mine. I guess I'm dark like that too. Runs in the family. I don't really think I am, but that's my favorite. That's the one that gets me. Hits me right behind the breastbone and won't let go. It's the one that felt like a revelation and also felt like something I'd always known. I can't really remember hearing it for the first time because every time feels just about the same, like solid, like truth. I mean, that's what they're for, aphorisms. Nat always knows the word. She was right. Truism implies triviality. What it says is true but unimportant. And this isn't that. This is dead serious. Everybody dies alone. Even us.
Act 1, Scene 2, Nat and Leah.
Hey, what do you think about moving Goldberg variations and heroin time up to second?
We cannot keep that title.
Yeah, we can. We just can't print it.
What's the point of having it if we can't print it?
I don't know. It's smart, right? And it's like the concept is why the song worked. Do you think the song works?
I like it.
But does it work?
It works for me. Look, this is why we can't have this title. You've never done heroin. I don't care how many Irvine Welsh books you've read or how many pharmacological studies, but we've never done heroin.
That's not what it's about.
It shouldn't be the title.
Well, okay, I mean, it is what it's about, but does it feel 20th century?
This is the 21st century.
Are you being stupid on purpose?
Don't call me stupid.
I'm not calling you stupid, it's just, it's not supposed to be 21st century, it's supposed to be 20th century. You get that, right?
It feels 20th century.
Hey, we're making a harpsichord aria feel like cold turkey.
I know the joke, Natty.
Does the audience get the joke?
I don't know.
Come on, you're reading better than me.
It's not a superpower. I just check my email.
It's totally a superpower. You know when they're bored, you know what they remember. And I read the emails too, I don't know anything about them.
First of all, you don't read the emails. You just scan them to see if anybody's compared us to David Byrne, and then you auto-read.
That is not fair.
And second, do you actually care?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, really?
Yeah. I don't know. But do you think it's good?
You have to care what they think. You have to, Nat. They're the audience.
I know, but I care what you think. What do you think?
I've told you it's good like 1,000 times, and twice in this conversation alone. What do you really need to hear?
The truth. You know, maybe.
It's almost good, Nat. It's impressive. It's academic, and I don't think they'll get it. I'm sorry. I like it, but I know it by heart, and I live a foot and a half away from living liner notes, so they have to get it the first time, and like it is now, they can't.
Was that so hard?
Was it hard to hear?
No, I can take criticism. Hey, unrelated question. Do you think we should try heroin? What? I think it would be really good for our work. We could be like skinny and tortured and like depressed and sad and kind of desperate. I think we'd look really good skinny with like dark circles in our eyes.
And we could wear men's white shirts buttoned up over wife beaters and ripped up over the knee socks.
And maybe with schoolboy shorts. What kind of shoes would we wear?
Chuck Taylor's, otherwise it's a costume.
I think you're right. I can see it. I can see your album cover now. It's like black and white with the nods of horses.
Oh, she was clean though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but she was pregnant at 18 and, you know, worked in a factory. She moved to the city with nothing and had to split grilled cheese sandwiches with Robert Mapplethorpe.
And who needs heroin when you've got unrequited love and bohemian poverty?
Yeah. I guess we could experiment with poverty.
Really? Starvation, that's your pick?
Well, I know what yours would be. And weren't you listening? My pick was heroin. I hate being hungry. Rock and roll. I mean, we could go retro and try opium. Do you know that Alexander the Great...
Calm it down, Daddy's little girl. I don't need the full history lesson.
Oh, shit! You should be here for
Oh, Danny! We can just do it later.
Danny!
Don't yell!
Can you come up here?
I'm not a dog!
We're doing the breakdown!
Oh, can we get a dog?
You started without me?
Danny! Sorry! I'm sorry.
You started without me?
Nat did.
Well, you have to catch me up.
We can start from the beginning.
I just wanted to talk about moving Goldberg.
And then all of a sudden, we were in the middle of the breakdown.
changing the set list is a big part of the breakdown. It shouldn't have been that big a surprise.
We'll catch you up when we get to it, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, Danny, I got excited.
No worries. It's good to be excited, but let's start from the beginning. And before I forget, make sure that you answer all your emails today.
Fine.
It's email. People want a next day response, even if it's boilerplate. And all today's are going to be about last night's show, so let's respond to them before they forget, okay?
Fine.
Leah?
Sure. Of course Leah will do it. Leah loves the people. She understands them. She's like a white modern day Selena. Shut up.
Don't say that.
Me or her?
Her. Nat. Don't.
What? Oh, come on.
You-
That's not what I meant.
You could have picked anyone.
I really don't think she meant anything.
I didn't.
See?
Fine. Okay. Let's break this thing down. First song was...
Summertime.
Right.
I think it's really good to start with something familiar, you know, and something radio length, right?
I totally agree. It's an on-ramp for the audience. Gets them into the show.
Act 1, Scene 3. Mark is on his laptop.
Amelia Dawn Isel. Did you know your middle name was on the internet? I Googled you, which might be weird, but I saw your concert and it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. And I wanted to know more about you because you... I couldn't take my eyes off of you. You ruled that stage. Much props. Many props. Closets full of props. Seriously, I loved it. I've never seen anything like it, never heard anything like it. Bach probably wouldn't have recognized it, but he'd be on your doorstep tomorrow morning on his knees with his brand new synth still in the box. And you, I'm sorry, it's late and this email might not make sense. And you guys are geniuses and you are incredible. And I'm a raving fanboy. And that's who everybody is. Jesus Christ, it's hard to end an email like this. Okay, I want you to know that you're incredible at what you do, and that I was at the absolute back of the house, and I felt like you, Amelia Dawn Isel, were playing just for me. And that's rare. And not everybody can do it. But you can, and that makes you special. That's it. That's all I really had to say. Best, Mark McCann.
Act 1, Scene 4. Nat and Leah are on their iPads. A knock on the door. They don't hear it.
I'm coming in, okay?
Hey.
Hi. What have you got?
Oh, it's Patty Smith, 12.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Really. I like 12.
Come on, Natalie. Nobody likes 12.
What? It was critically acclaimed. You can't say nobody liked 12. Everybody liked 12. You just didn't like 12.
I liked it fine, but it's not an album.
Are you here to pick a fight with me?
No, just checking in. Glad I did. Get you listening to cover albums.
It's not like it's hard stuff. You didn't catch me listening to Michael Bublé.
Oh, if I caught you listening to that, I'd disown you and quite possibly kill myself in shame.
Seppuku dramatic.
We have standards in this family.
Oh, you mean no member of this family can listen to standards?
That is exactly what I do.
You're pretty narrow-minded for a hippie.
I'm not a hippie.
Whatever.
Not whatever.
Look, Danny, I have something to tell you. It's very, very serious, and I don't want you to freak out on me. Don't. This is not, as we have allowed you to believe, 1973. Dark Side of the Moon is not the last word in auditory perfection. I'm sorry, do you need a minute?
No.
Well, when you're ready, I'll tell you about MTV and Napster and iTunes, and then you can curl up and cry.
Listen, kid. When
Yeah, old man.
People don't listen to 12. 12 is not an album. 12 is a karaoke lineup.
It's Patti Smith!
Then listen to Patti Smith!
That is not fair. This is Patti Smith. Her first single was a cover of Hey Joe.
And the B-side was Piss Factory, which is better.
Okay, yes, that is a great song, but so is this.
Mm-mm.
Come on! It smells like Teen Spirit. It's excellent. Tell me it's not excellent.
That is not the point.
It's weird and like sad and dangerous and modern, and it's different the way she sings it, and you know it. Why are you trying to get at me?
It's cover album, Natalie. You're better than that.
No, I'm not.
Don't say that.
Don't say shit that makes no sense.
Don't say shit.
Don't censor me.
You know what I meant
You mean to turn this house into a police state?
about the covers.
No, I really don't.
They're good covers. It's just, it means something. You know? To make something new, to try and make something that, come up with your own.
Oh, there it is. The truth.
You should at least think
Bob
about the
Dylan
fact that
sang folk songs, and Muddy Waters sang 100-year-old spirituals, and Thomas Jefferson wishes he was J.S. Mills, okay? This is not a teaching moment, Danny. If you want to fight, I'll fight, but I am better armed, I have better citations, and I'll win.
I'm not trying to fight with you, Natalie. I am imparting wisdom.
I reject your wisdom.
You can't reject wisdom. It's in your head. You're stuck with it.
You're crafty.
I am.
Act 1, Scene 5. Mark's back at his laptop.
Hi, Leah. Wow, there were so many question marks in your email that I felt like I had to answer back right away. I'm nobody. Fuck, that's not what I meant to say. I found your concert by accident. I went with a friend who saw an ad, and she didn't get it, which is fine. Like, not everybody has to like everything, but yeah, it's just one of those crazy things, just totally random. I hadn't ever heard your work, and now I have. Bought your album. When are you coming out with another album? It wasn't like the stuff you played. I mean, it was really good, but when are you coming out with another album? You asked who I am, and I kind of got the feeling that you meant it, so I want to try and answer that for real. But it's hard. I'm in my 20s. I'm employed. I work with spreadsheets mostly, and it is tedious, and I don't really think it's who I am. I'm a little interested in who you are, if you want to tell me, if you can figure it out. I mean, I'm interested in how you work, but I'm also, fuck, I have lost my train of thought. I'm really sorry. I'm going to send this because I don't like leaving emails until the next day. I never answer them when I do that, but I know it's a total mess, and tomorrow you will be getting another email from me, and it will not be a total mess. Promise. Best, Mark McCann. P.S. I just thought of a way to cheat at the "Who are you?" question.
He poses, and the computer flashes.
Pic attached. It seems fair, right, since I've seen you and you haven't seen me? Anyway.
Act 1, Scene 6. Leah.
Hi, Mark. You're absolutely right, by the way. That email was a total mess. Really, it was. But I'm glad you sent it. And I also really don't know how to talk about myself.
Act 1, Scene 7. Nat and Leah.
Are you serious? Nothing.
What'd I do?
Don't get mad.
No, I won't.
You giggled.
I'm not.
Fine. You something.
Something.
Yes.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You have been all week.
I've been what?
I don't know. You've been. Look, Leah, what's going on with you?
Nothing.
Really? Nothing. You think you can lie to me?
I'm not lying.
And now you're lying about lying and thinking I'm not going to know about it. You've been staring off into space. You barely argue with me about the set list for the Palace show.
Your set list seemed fine, and you're gonna change it 10 times for the show anyway.
It is the Palace show. And you were listening to the Shirelles yesterday. Leah, why were you listening to Shirelles? The Shirelles is completely random. Did you meet someone?
It's not important.
Yes, it is.
It's nothing. It's email.
You have an email boyfriend?
Did you mean a child?
Does he think you're blonde and 24 and your name is Emily Post, no relation? No. Does he think that you live in New York City in a 4th floor walk-up studio with one little window and you wait tables, but really you want to be an artist?
No, Nat.
Does he think you just came out of a long-term relationship, so you don't want to meet in person, but you just need somebody you can talk to? And then if you take it slow now,
He's just a fan.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, he's not my boyfriend.
He's a fan, so you mean he saw us play, he knows about us?
Yeah.
And you've been writing him.
It's not like that.
How could you not tell me about
There's
this?
nothing to tell.
Yes, there was. You like him. You're like twitchy and giggly and distracted, so you don't have control over your body.
Hey, look, I'm sorry.
This affects me. You have to tell me about things that affect me.
Okay. Hey, sorry. So, can you feel it?
No.
Really?
Really? Yes, really. No. This is your thing.
Well, that's so weird because I feel it so strong. Can I tell you what it's like? It's like somebody replaced all my blood with soda. And it's something, and carbonated, and like probably corrosive. And I can feel it in my arm, and my throat, and the small of my back. But I can feel it in the parts that are ours too. Legs, feet, that hollow between our pelvic bones. Tell me you can feel it.
No, I can't feel it, okay? I can't.
Okay. But it's interesting. Right? I mean, you love this shit. So ask me something.
I don't know, Lee. What else?
That's the best you can do, Captain Science. What else?
Fine. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it good? Do you like being full of soda? What do you think would happen if you ate a Mento?
Okay. I am not. I didn't say I was full of soda. It's a metaphor. And okay, fine. I can do better. It's kind of hot, actually. And there's like a pressure, almost like hands.
Email boy's hands?
No, I don't know what you think about his hands. Where? Different places. You really don't feel it.
No,
Because it feels like you're putting me on that. It feels like you're tricking me. Because there's no way. I can't quite believe that. There's no way you can't.
I don't, okay? I just don't. But it's real.
Yeah.
Solid and physical and new and like inside us, and it's like hands.
Yeah. No, it's not really. It's not really. And you don't get it. No, I mean, they're not really hands at all. It's like the ghost of hands, like the potential energy of the
Desire.
Oh, no. Maybe. But I feel it, like something that comes from outside of me, inside of us. It's hormonal though, right? I mean, it's chemicals and it's just glands and codes and
Just
and
chemical?
Well, don't soapbox me, not now.
Fine.
Actually, what? No, you know what? This is the perfect time. You always pay more attention to biology than I did. I mean, you always remember everything right in your fucking brain, right? So you can explain this to me. I know the basics, okay, but I know you know them better. So please, adrenal glands are here, right?
Close enough.
Okay, adrenal glands produce adrenaline,
Yes.
which in the brain is norepinephrine.
Epinephrine. But they produce non-adrenaline too, and that's norepinephrine. They're actually like here, the adrenal glands like above the kidneys.
Okay, fine, but the point is that we've both got a set. We've each got one, right? Mine, yours.
Our endocrine system is really complicated. I mean, everyone's is, but ours really is.
Okay, fine.
No, it is.
Well, explain it to me. How can I feel this and you don't?
It's not like you're imagining it, and it's not even just the adrenal
I know
gland.
that.
It's like you picked a gland at random. And norepinephrine is an attachment chemical. What you have is a dopamine problem. Lust.
I don't have a problem and I am not lusting.
Sure.
Come on.
Okay, listen. This is your adrenal gland. It doesn't secrete directly into your spinal cord. The chemicals don't just like mainline up your back into your brain. It would be the simplest explanation, but it's just not what's happening.
Simple, because our spinal cords don't merge.
Gold star.
Thanks. Don't patronize me. And and hormones are in the bloodstream, which is both of us, right?
Yes, that is what endocrine means. And yeah, our bloodstreams are inseparable.
So,
Turn. Blood-brain barrier. It lets some things in, keeps some things out. That's what's doing it. That's the key.
the wall is the key.
The wall is the key, grasshopper.
You really don't feel it.
No. I really don't. Sometimes I can feel you feeling it, but it's not the same.
Act 1, Scene 8. Lee is listening to something sweet. Something indie, but with a really good old-fashioned songwriting.
Rock and roll is about being fucked up and different. It's about Jerry Lewis and Iggy Pop and James Brown all dancing around like they're having a seizure, and Lou Reed and Courtney Love wanting to be beautiful. It's about Beethoven's big demons, and Alice Cooper's big demons, and Pink Floyd's big demons, and the little girl with headphones on, and the demons that no one else can see. That is what rock and roll is about. That's why all good music is rock and roll. The Raincoats do a cover of Lola by the Kinks. It's totally haunting. It twists up the genders even more. Anna Silva's flat alto voice singing Ray Davies' classic hit romantic ballad about a one-night stand with a transvestite. There is room for that because it is a seriously big tent. There's room for I Want to Hold Your Hand, too. But there's room for an entire career about watching your friend lose his mind, and Spiders from Mars, and your favorite Chinese food restaurant. I read somewhere that music was like cheap magic. It can change the world, but any idiot can make it. You just have to be fucked up.